Time is money, everyday supply, lower demand growing, I have to charge more than. If education, experience, your measurement is to your detriment, I've been writing ever since I could hold a pencil stick. Had penmanship, didn't know what it meant. Since standard testing ended, I've been practicing way ahead of averages. My room a trade school. Rumors tame you, I soothe the paper. Soon to paint you, picture painful, make it gainful. Haters daneful, stay dissing. Ball the paper, stay missing. Like I hauled away the state tipping. Gave them game, they ain't listen. So don't snap for me. I ain't a basic poet. Clap for me, I'm an amazing poet. Jaded cause my aim better, may persuade James that you should have known better. Pocket full of Rosetta Stones, make them jump off the page without a beat. In case this ends up in a place where all they have is lyric sheets. Build mountains of verses and mind through them. Do 1,000 rehearsals, put mic to them. You can hold your head, I'ma go for it. Legacy, move forward, I'm pressing me. When opportunity afforded, losing it is an expense to me. Haters won't cooperate, force it with the sentencing. This ain't destiny, ain't meant to be. This is me expending energy endlessly, I think I'm introventing. Even talking to other people, I'm self-reflecting. Confused, I'm loud say, you lazy, dragging in the ether. You ain't even Jay-Z, you got caught, I go free. You start, stop, I flee scenes. You nap in, I'm nasty, I'm deadly. My slang contagious, you dead already. Quick and painless. Why am I cooking? Got you mad and you ain't nothing but a mad dish. I cater just long enough to get played on table. Do cliche, entree, and cake and layers. Hey everybody, how y'all? I've been waiting forever to come up here and talk to y'all, man. Thank you guys for coming out. I want to take this opportunity to ask you guys to give a round of applause for yourselves. First of all, clap it up for yourselves. Keep that going for Tatiana for putting this event together. Thank you. And keep it going for the venue, STEM Studios. Thank you guys for hosting us. This is actually the third show I've done here. I did a couple shows here a long time ago, so it's cool to be back in this space. It feels awesome. For those of you who don't know me already, my name is Sin. I'm a spoken word artist born and raised in Fort Worth, Texas. I'm 22 years old. I am the son of 2 Mexican immigrant parents that came over here to have my sister and myself. Actually, my mom's dad did not like my dad at all, so they ran away up here. That's actually how that happened. So I want to just tell y'all a little bit about me before I do the rest of these pieces. I was born in Fort Worth. They taught us Spanish at home. I picked up English in school. And I must have been learning pretty quick because around the 1st, the 2nd, and 3rd grade, I remember having teachers taking me to other classrooms to read to the other kids. So real soon I learned that, I had a knack for writing and stuff like that. And I learned how to get up in front of people. Stuff like that happened all throughout school. In about the 5th grade, I had a teacher who said, I want to get you into a good middle school. So to get you into a good middle school, I lied about your grades and your behavior a little bit. Just write an essay for us and you'll get into this school. So that was crazy. And I was going to this middle school at the time, and this is where I learned something else about myself. Besides that I like writing, we used to have to take this bus way across the city over this large overpass, and one day we're riding on this bus, and I have kind of some candy with me, and there's a kid on this bus who asked me, how much did you sell me that for? And I just off the top of my head was I don't know, 50 cents. And he took it, and I later found out that math worked out and it was profitable. So I started selling candy in school real young, so I realized I was into business. And a lot of stuff like that happened throughout middle and high school. And when I was 18, I decided that I wanted to try to combine poetry and business. So I went on a mission to try to start finding a way to make a living from this. So that's really what I'm trying to do. And I know we have a date night themed event, so I am going to do something about that. And my plan for y'all is this. I want to do a love poem. After the love poem, I plan to do a sexy poem. And depending on how you guys hang for those 2 poems, I'll do a raunchy or sexy poem after that. Does that sound cool? Okay. So this first piece is about somebody who was a huge inspiration really early on. We have a lot of history. It was actually the first person I ever wrote and memorized a piece for, so we go way back, and it goes like this. Maybe it's because you sound like a familiar song. Maybe it's the vinyl in your tired voice, the mess of piano keys in your I love yous. Maybe you remind me of home. Maybe it's because I see summer in your smile, elementary school and basketball in your laugh, your autumn leaves under your footsteps. Maybe it's because I left all my inner peace in your hair. Lost in the affair of running my scarred hands through it, I remember leaving a few hopes and dreams under your pillow and some secrets in that rose I bought you at the drugstore. Maybe it's because I left my first poem on your flesh. All my ambition in your ear and my life in your hands. Maybe that's why I can't stop thinking about you. That's the love poem. Y'all can make some noise, it's okay. Making me nervous up here. Now this next piece I want to actually do it as a dedication. So I want to dedicate the next piece to the ladies. Are the ladies in here? Y'all make some noise? Okay. So I could be a little nicer than that though, so let me try it like this. Beautiful ladies, make some noise. Okay. But I want to make sure that this is going to resonate with you guys, so I want to make sure that this is going to be accurate and properly go over well. So let me be a little more specific. Y'all have to make some noise if this applies so I know I'm speaking to the right people. Okay, my beautiful, we said that, hardworking, independent doesn't mean you came alone, it just means you have your own. Beautiful, hardworking, independent ladies, make some noise. Okay, so this piece was inspired by a beautiful, hardworking, independent woman that I was seeing at the time. And at the time I wrote this piece, she had just got her own place. And so one night she calls me over, late, of course, says, come check out the new place. So I naturally did the only thing I could do on a work night. I rushed over there to check out the new place. And after we got done checking out the new place, we were getting dressed. And by we were getting dressed, I really mean she was getting dressed, and I had like one pant leg on, and I was just there watching her like this, because that was way more fun. But that moment right there is when something happened that I hadn't experienced before, and this is actually where I might need some fellas. Are there fellas in here too? All right, this is where I need y'all to listen very closely to tell me if y'all been through this before, so I know it's not just me. So, it's as if, even though she was just naked, right? Like everything was just off, everything was out, I had ample time and opportunity to like appreciate everything properly. There was something about her putting her clothes back on. Y'all know where I'm going with this? There was something about the clothes coming back on that just made me want to rip them back off. Is that just me? Yes, sir. That's just me? That's just me? Have y'all experienced this before? Okay. I don't know what it was. It was bizarre because it was like, I don't know if it was the colors or the lace or the fit or what it was, but it was like a reset button on the whole night. Like nothing happened. It was like Men in Black. I forgot everything. Y'all think they do that on purpose? Y'all think they do that to us on purpose, fellas? You don't know? Y'all scared to speak up? Ladies, do y'all do it on purpose? Yeah. Well, I think she was doing it on purpose too, because she only got about halfway dressed before we checked out her new place again. And this is what this piece is about. It goes like this. I could enjoy you anytime. Just look at me that way. That way you do when you want to make some trouble. You always look so much better half-dressed. Half past, too late to be out. When the music is too low or we're too loud and your roommates know not to come out. You've been spending too long keeping it all together, being too grown for your age, and I know that no play is no good, but foreplay is too good with you. You got your own bed now, but we'd rather lay a towel on the floor. Ain't that something? Playing slowed versions of slow songs on that Southern loving. I always end up staying here for too long. Something about that body makes me trail off before I say so long. It's been so long since I felt like this. I don't believe in magic, but there's something close to it between your hips. Coming back from waiting tables all night, I know you're tired, but could I please have the you? with clothes on the side, cause I could enjoy you anytime. Just look at me that way. That way. That's a sexy poem. Make some noise for the band. Thank you, man. He said he was gonna have my back for one of these poems. Man of his word, I appreciate that. I'm having a great time with y'all, and those of y'all that know me already know I'm about to ask this, but for the rest of you, I've had a great time and I would love to stay in touch. And my preferred method of communication and staying in touch nowadays is email, quite simply just because when I send you an email, you receive an email. When I post the show flyer, maybe you'll see it in a week after the show, I don't know. So if you'd like to stay in touch and learn more about me, please come sign up for my email list. I'll have a pad out later with some CDs, so I'll be giving CDs away for sign up, so just come talk to me. All right, thank you. Come see me and let me know. Now this last piece I'm gonna do before I get out of y'all's hair. Oh, you guys can also find me on social media, @Sin Spoken Word on everything, if you would still like to follow me on there. Last piece I'm gonna do, and you guys, the fellas were pretty quiet earlier, so y'all might not speak up about this one either, but it's okay. This last piece I'm gonna do is about that person that, if you had like a box full of labels in front of you, right, you would not be able to find one in there that accurately described whatever the fuck it is y'all were doing. Y'all know what I mean? Y'all know this situation? It's like hot and cold, it's on and off, you don't know what the hell's going on, but it's fun, so you just stick around. Everybody's quiet now, y'all must be here with that person. So that's the piece I'm gonna do. So let me tell y'all a little bit about her. She liked what I do with words, we don't keep our word, her thighs absurd, our love deterred, birds flock in split feathers, pussy wetter, it gets better before it gets worse. I've been isolated, get called late to put icing on cake, swing by and say, happy belated. She like to get faded for celebrations, I tell her don't shave it, that shit is basic. Give that kitty your shape up instead so your heart can meet my arrowhead. What I'm trying to say is, we could fuck till your heart break. Legs shake, that's a heartquake. Best thing after a hard day is having me in your heart, babe. Now this is that bullshit, this is what I'm about to tell y'all, so pay attention to this. Get some sass when she don't get some love. Got her nut, but that's not enough. It's a fuck, lay up, and fight relationship. From day one, better come eat her when she high relationship. Late nights with a full plate ass. I put up with it cause she looking like 2 handfuls of grocery bags. I work her in my meal plans. Cops and robbers, her pussy is real good. Her attitude is real bad. Turn myself in, that's the game plan. Let her waterboard me, facing both ways, then confess on her clit in every language I know. Never tell everything I know. I don't smoke, but she likes to burn with me. Put docs on the TV and learn with me. We gon' fight if we do too much talking. Reason we ain't booed up often. We've been known to clash. Known her since uniforms and book bags. Only see her for one reason. It's history class. I act up in class. She like to test me. She asks trick questions. I keep her gasping. She keep me guessing. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sin. One more time. Thank you for your time tonight.